Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456, and today we're going to be talking about the zombie storyline, the continuation that we have here in Dire Eyes, some of the different TV voices, what these things mean, the Flesh, Samuel. We're going to be getting into all this stuff, but first of all, to start it off here, I'm going to play a little clip from the opening cutscene in Dire Eyes. I'm sure all of you have seen this, but I'm going to give you a little new perspective on this, on what it actually means. But go ahead and take a look at this real quick.
What do you mean, mend the rift? Well, maybe I don't wanna. Huh? Did you think of that? Oh, you can't tell them about the Flesh. When I did, they'd kill me if they knew. Ah, shit!
Alright guys, so that little clip right there explains so many things about Dire Eyes in Transit, and whether or not you picked up on it, it's fine. I'm about to explain everything. But the first thing you need to know is the demonic voice that is talking to Samuel, and that is Richtofen. The only reason they don't have his voice is to keep the cutscene short, just kind of show it from Samuel's point of view, how he kind of just hears Richtofen as this demonic person. He doesn't know who he is, and that is Richtofen, though. The only reason we hear it like that is because of Samuel. We're seeing his inner struggle, and the most important thing in that was the little cutscene that we heard right there, and this little quick flashback that Samuel had of him eating an arm of something, and we'll be explaining what it is in a second. But he says, "Don't tell them about the don't tell them about the Flesh. They'd kill me if they knew." And basically, what the Flesh is it's zombie flesh. It's a zombie. What he's eating in this picture is a zombie arm, and this is the reason why Richtofen can communicate with them, and how he gets power over the different humans that are kind of like half human, half zombies. Because as you know, zombies are infected with element 115, the thing that powers the ray guns, the wonder weapons, basically everything in zombies, the teleporters too. Basically everything in zombies is powered by element 115. And whenever characters, quote unquote, the Flesh, that whenever they eat the Flesh, that they become infected with this element 115. And Richtofen controls the zombies, and through them eating the Flesh, he actually gains a small part of their mind and a small part of their control, just because they are infected with the 115, even if it hasn't consumed them completely and they are not zombies. So as you can see here, Samuel is eating the 115, and this actually explains a couple more things. So I'm going to be playing another quote right here, and it actually explains in more detail what the Flesh is, and kind of backs up my theory here. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Science has failed us. He has abandoned us. In this new world, we alone are your salvation. We alone can light the way. Hear our words. Heed our call. There is but one path to enlightenment. Just as they would consume us, we must consume them. We are the living, and we are the dead. We are the Flesh, and the Flesh is us. We will not starve. We will thrive.
Alright, so in this little quote here, we see another person who has eaten the Flesh, and is basically saying the only path to enlightenment is through eating the Flesh, letting the Flesh become us, letting us become the Flesh. Basically, just consuming it and just continuing to consume it is the only path to enlightenment, and just shows the only way of thriving in this world, according to this guy. But this kind of revelation about what the Flesh is, and this little group of people who has eaten the zombie flesh before is kind of explained another transit quote. So I'm going to play this quote real quick. It's real short.
Half of the camp is carrying out the demands of only through electronics. This voice is a big, long, and its ultimate goals unclear. The other voice cannot be heard by humans who have not been on the law.
Alright, so at the beginning he's describing Maxis's voice coming through the radios and everything, and at the end he says, the other voice cannot be heard by humans who have not, and then it goes to static. But through this inferences, you can basically infer that it's only humans who have consumed the Flesh that can hear Richtofen, who have become infected with 115. They have kind of infused their brain with the kind of mentality that the zombies have, and if you remember back to Transit, you remember Samuel has many quotes where he says, now you're making me hungry, or like, I understand, I'm hungry too. Things like that whenever he's killing zombies. But I have one last quote for you guys from the Transit TV of someone who's been contacted by Richtofen for the first time, so take a quick listen to this.
What's that? Who's there? Yes, I can hear you. Flesh? Of course I have. There's nothing else. No, I won't do that. How do I know you're not lying? You can be making all that up.
All right, so the first thing he says after Richtofen contacts him is, well, of course I have, there's nothing else. And the only thing we can really infer Richtofen asked him is, have you consumed the flesh? And he says, well, of course I have, there's nothing else. He's trying to survive. He doesn't know what to think of the world. And there might be enough proof to say that this guy is actually kind of, before he went crazy, the same guy that I showed you earlier on that says the only way to achieve enlightenment is through the flesh. He might have become somewhat of a flesh addict or something like that, and is now just crazy about eating zombies and stuff. But let me know what you guys think. Expand on my theory. Post your own theories. Tell me why you don't agree with mine if you don't. But yeah, that's about it, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on it. I spent a ton of work on this, sorting through quotes and stuff. And it only takes like 2 seconds to hit the like button. So hit that. And if you extra want to support me, go check out my montage on my second channel. I had to upload it there because of copyright stuff. But I spent a ton of time on it. COD 4 is my game. It's my favorite game. Black Ops is in close second, but I've always loved COD 4. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The clips are awesome. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. My name is NoJ456, and I'll catch you in the next video.